Okay, so have you ever felt like all this sustainability stuff is kind of overwhelming?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
It's like, I get it, we need to do so. I try to do my part,
Uh-huh.
but it's like, how much is enough? Am I even focusing on the right things?
Exactly.
So this article we found about a sustainability optimizer app, it really
Mm.
kind of got me thinking
Yeah.
because they say it uses AI to look at like your whole lifestyle
Yeah.
and give you advice
Right.
on how to be more, eco-friendly.
Interesting.
I mean, that sounds pretty ambitious,
It
right?
does. It does. And I think what's really interesting about it is it's like it's trying to bridge this gap
Mm.
between just being aware of sustainability and actually like doing something about it, right?
Yeah, because there's a lot of information out there.
Oh, tons.
But like, how do you make it actually work in your life?
Well, and it's got to be tailored to you. It can't just be the same
Exactly.
generic advice for everybody.
Because I've seen those lists, like the 10 tips to be more eco-friendly.
Mm.
And honestly, it's like, I'm already doing most of that stuff.
Right, right. It's preaching to the choir.
Yeah, exactly. So
Yeah.
how does this app like go beyond that? What's different?
Well, that's where the AI comes in, right? Instead of giving you the same, like generic list, it's going to actually look at your specific data,
Mm,
like how much energy you're using, what your waste patterns are, like
sure.
even your transportation choices. And then from there, it can actually pinpoint,
Okay.
the areas where you can make the biggest impact. So it's like having a personal sustainability coach,
Wow.
but powered by algorithms.
Okay. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
But I'm still like a little skeptical, Can an app actually make me change my behavior?
Well, think about it. We see this kind of thing working in other areas of our lives already,
Like what?
like fitness trackers. They use data to help people,
Oh, yeah.
motivate them to exercise more, right?
Right.
So this app could be taking those same principles, but applying them to sustainability,
Yeah.
nudging you in the right direction,
Okay.
making it, fit your life.
So it's not just telling me what to do. It's kind of like helping me figure out
Exactly.
what works best for me.
Exactly. Exactly.
Okay, I'm kind of intrigued, but I still need some convincing. Like, let's say I download this app.
Yeah.
What am I actually going to see? What kind of features are we talking about here?
Okay, so picture this, right? You open the app, and it's connected to your smart meter,
Uh-huh.
and it shows you exactly where you're using the most energy in your home.
Wow.
But it's not just like general advice, it's really specific, like,
Oh,
hey, your old fridge is using way too much electricity,
that's
or
interesting.
you're leaving lights on in rooms that nobody's in. Like, that's data you can use.
Okay, that's a good example.
Yeah.
But what about, like, my carbon footprint? That feels so big and overwhelming.
Yeah.
Like, how could an app even track that?
It's not as hard as you think.
Yeah.
The app would take all your data, use it to calculate your footprint, but then it would break it down.
Okay.
Like show you the impact of simple choices, like having a plant-based meal instead of a steak dinner, or maybe taking the bus one day instead of driving.
Interesting.
It's those little things that can actually add up.
So it's like, it's helping you see the connection between
Exactly.
daily choices and the bigger picture.
Exactly, yeah. And that's where they bring in this element of gamification.
Gamification.
Yeah.
I know about that. Does it feel a little, like, manipulative?
No. Hear me out. It's not about,
Oh,
like cheesy rewards or anything. It's more about acknowledging and reinforcing the progress you're making. So the app could keep track of your achievements, maybe give you badges for hitting certain milestones, or even let you compare your progress with friends.
oh, like a little friendly competition.
Exactly, yeah. A little bit of that never hurts, right?
Yeah, I guess not. But isn't there a risk that it just feels gimmicky? Like, will people really stick with these changes just to get virtual badges?
That's a valid point.
Yeah.
You can't just rely on external rewards. It has to tap into something deeper.
Okay, so what do you mean?
Well, there's a lot of research in behavioral science that shows that people are more likely to stick with changes when they feel a sense of ownership and agency.
Hmm.
So the app needs to empower users by showing them the direct impact of their choices. Like you're not just following orders, you're actively participating in this journey.
So it's about understanding the why behind it, not just the what.
Exactly. And that's where I think this app has real potential. It's not just about telling you what to do. It's about helping you make informed choices based on what matters to you.
Okay, I'm starting to see the appeal. It's about, like, taking control of your own sustainability journey,
Exactly.
not just being told what to do.
Exactly. Yeah. And that feeling of empowerment, that's what's going to lead to lasting change.
I like that. Okay, so We've talked about all these great features, the personalized recommendations, the gamification,
Yeah.
but let's be real for a second.
Okay.
Is there a downside to all of this? Like, what about all the data they're collecting?
Yeah, that's a great point. Data privacy is a huge concern with any app that's collecting this much information.
Yeah, I mean, the article talks about data encryption,
Uh-huh.
but honestly, I don't really understand what that means for me.
Right.
Like, is this app going to be spying on me? Are they going to sell my data
Mm.
to advertisers?
I get it. No one wants to feel like they're being watched, right?
Exactly. That's a deal breaker for
And
me.
so encryption basically means they're scrambling your data
Okay.
so that it's unreadable to anyone who doesn't have the key to unscramble it.
Hmm.
It's like putting your information in a super secure lockbox.
Oh, okay.
But on top of that, they have to be transparent about their data policies.
What do you mean?
Like, they need to tell you exactly what they're collecting, how they're using it, and who they're sharing it with, if anyone.
Okay, so that makes me feel a little better.
Yeah,
But it's still a lot of trust to put in an app.
it is. It is. And, we hear about all these data breaches all the time.
Right, exactly.
So building trust is really important. And it starts with transparency
Yeah.
and responsible data practices, right? Like, they should have clear privacy policies. And ideally, those policies would be audited by someone independent
Okay.
to make sure they're actually doing what they say they're doing.
That makes sense.
And, the article mentioned that users should have control over their data, too.
What do you mean?
Like, you should be able to see what they've collected.
Whoa!
You should be able to change it if something's wrong, and you should be able to delete it if you want.
Right, so I'm not just stuck with it.
Exactly. You have options. It's your data. Right.
Okay, I like that. So it's like a two-way street. They need to earn our trust,
Right.
and we need to be informed about how to protect our own privacy.
Exactly.
Okay, but let's zoom out for a second.
Okay.
We've been talking about this optimizer as like a standalone thing,
Yeah.
but how does it fit into like the bigger picture of sustainability?
I think that's a really important point because no single app is going to solve all the problems.
Right.
It has to be part of something bigger.
So what does that look like? How does it connect with other things that are already out there?
Well, I think it could integrate with other platforms and databases that are already focused on sustainability.
Okay, give me an example.
Like, imagine it pulls information from local recycling programs or maybe even like carbon offset providers or sustainable investment platforms, It's not just about what you do on your own. It's about connecting you with resources and opportunities in your community, too.
Okay, so it becomes more like a hub
Yeah, kind
that
of.
pulls everything together.
Exactly. Yeah.
But how does it keep up with, everything that's changing all the time?
Right. Sustainability is a constantly evolving field, new technologies, new strategies.
Exactly.
That's where the AI comes in again, though, right? The app can constantly be learning from user data, from feedback, from new research, policy changes, all that stuff.
So it's like having an advisor
Yeah.
that's always getting smarter.
Exactly. Always updating its knowledge base.
Okay, that's pretty cool. So it's evolving alongside me
Right.
as I learn more about all this stuff too.
Exactly. And as it evolves, it could add new features, new integrations, maybe partner with research institutions or NGOs to bring in the latest science, or even like collaborate with businesses to promote sustainable products and services.
So it could really expand over time.
Totally. Yeah.
Okay, but speaking of businesses, let's be honest. This whole app concept sounds like a pretty good business opportunity.
Yeah, you're right.
Like, is there money to be made here?
Well, the green tech market is booming. People are looking for ways to be more sustainable, and businesses see that.
So how would this app make money?
Well, the article mentioned a few different revenue models.
Like what?
One option is a subscription model
Okay.
where you pay a monthly fee for premium features, maybe personalized coaching.
Okay.
Another option is affiliate marketing, where they recommend eco-friendly products from certain partners, and they get a commission if you buy something.
Oh, I see.
But the key here is transparency, right? Users need to know
Yeah,
if the app is making money from their choices.
exactly. It can't feel shady or like they're trying to hide something.
Yeah, it's about finding that balance between, being profitable but also being ethical.
Okay, but wouldn't all this focus on money like kind of go against the whole point of sustainability?
That's a good point. I mean, we should be doing this because it's the right thing to do,
Right.
not just because we're getting paid. But I think there's a way to do both.
Okay, how so?
Like, Financial incentives can be a motivator for some people, but the app also needs to cultivate a deeper sense of purpose. Like connect people to something larger than themselves,
Okay.
like a desire to protect the planet,
Yeah.
to create a better future for their kids,
Mhm.
or just to live in a way that aligns with their
So it's
values.
about appealing to our better nature, so
Is
to speak.
exactly, because ultimately those are the things that are going to drive lasting change.
Okay, I get it. But even if this app is amazing, even if it's super user-friendly
Yeah.
and ethical and all that good stuff,
Yeah.
isn't there a risk that it's just preaching to the choir?
What do you mean?
Like, the people who are already into sustainability are probably already doing all these things. How do we reach the people who aren't even thinking about their impact?
I think that's a challenge for any sustainability initiative, really.
Yeah.
But I do think this app has the potential to reach a broader audience.
Really? How so?
Well, because it's not framing sustainability as this sacrifice or this chore.
Yeah.
It's presenting it as a way to improve your life.
Yeah.
Like, remember those financial incentives we talked about? Saving money on energy bills,
Ooh, right.
finding deals on eco-friendly products. That can appeal to anyone.
Yeah, that's true. It's practical.
It is. And let's not forget about social influence, too.
Yeah.
Like, if people see their friends and family using the app
Oh, yeah.
and it's working for them,
Yeah.
they might be more likely to try it, too.
So it's like a ripple effect.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay, I like that.
And the app could even have social features built in, right?
Mhm.
So people can connect with each other,
Mhm.
share tips, celebrate their successes, maybe even work on challenges together.
Yeah, I mean, it's like those online fitness communities,
Yeah.
but for sustainability.
Exactly. It's about creating a sense of community, like we're all in this together.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm starting to get on board with this whole thing.
Good.
All right, so we've covered a lot of ground here.
We have.
The data privacy, how it connects with other platforms, the business side of things.
Mhm.
But I want to go back to something you mentioned earlier, the user experience.
Okay. Yeah.
Like, what would make this sustainability optimizer app actually fun to use?
I think a big part of it is keeping it simple.
Hmm.
Like, you don't want to open the app and be bombarded with, like, a million graphs and
Yeah,
statistics.
right, that would be overwhelming.
Totally. And guilt trips, no one wants that. And it needs to be visually appealing, easy to navigate, and most importantly, it should give you actionable insights.
Okay, so less about lecturing me and more about actually showing me what I can do.
Exactly. Imagine you open the app and you see a dashboard, and it highlights, like, your top 3 areas for improvement that week.
Okay, I like that.
Maybe it's reducing food waste, or
Okay.
switching to energy-efficient appliances, or taking public transport instead of driving to that thing you have coming up.
Hmm.
Just a few key actions that you can actually do.
Right, because it's breaking down this huge concept of sustainability
Yeah,
into smaller, more manageable pieces.
exactly.
Okay, and what about the social aspect? We talked about connecting with friends, but could it go even further?
Oh, totally. Like, what if it had a forum where users could share tips, ask questions, celebrate their successes together, maybe even have challenges or group goals like you see with those online fitness communities?
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, it's
Wow,
that sense of community, right? Like, hey, we're all in this together.
Exactly. We're all supporting each other.
Right. And imagine if the app could connect you with local organizations that are working on sustainability.
Okay, yeah.
Like maybe there's a community garden nearby or composting workshops.
So you're not just stuck in the app, you're actually getting out into the real world.
Exactly. Bridging that gap between online and offline.
Okay, I'm really liking this. It's like a whole ecosystem
Yeah,
built around sustainability.
I like that. Yeah. And speaking of ecosystems, what if it could track the collective impact of all the users?
Okay, what do you mean?
Like, imagine a counter that shows how much carbon emissions have been reduced or how much waste has been diverted from landfills.
Wow, that would be amazing.
It's like, hey, we're actually making a difference.
Right. It's not just me, it's all of us working together.
Exactly. And that feeling can be really powerful, It reminds you that you're not alone in this.
Yeah, it gives you hope.
Totally. Okay, so last question.
Okay.
If you could add one dream feature to this app, something that would really, like, push the boundaries,
Okay.
what would it be?
That's a tough one. There's so many possibilities.
All right.
But if I had to pick one,
Yeah.
I think it would be a way for the app to, like, anticipate your needs and kind of nudge you towards greener choices.
Woo! I like that.
Like before you even realize you have a choice to make.
Okay, so how would that work?
Let's say you're planning a trip.
Uh-huh.
The app could look at your itinerary and recommend the most eco-friendly travel options,
Mm-hmm.
taking into account carbon emissions, travel time,
Uh-huh.
cost, or maybe you're at the grocery store. The app could scan your shopping list and suggest more sustainable alternatives.
Oh, that's interesting. So it's like having a little sustainability guardian angel
Yes,
on
sir.
your shoulder, whisper in your ear.
Yeah.
And the best part is the AI would get to know you better over time.
Hmm.
So it would become more intuitive, more personalized.
So it's like sustainability becomes second nature.
Exactly. You don't even have to think about
I
it.
love that idea.
Me too. And at the end of the day, that's what we want, right? To make living sustainably just the way we do things.
Well, I think that's a perfect note to end on.
Yeah.
It's been a really fascinating conversation exploring not just this app,
Uh-huh.
but the whole idea of creating a more sustainable future.
It has. It's been great chatting with you about all this.
Thanks for joining us today. And to our listeners, we want to hear from you. What would you add to your ideal sustainability app? What inspires you to live a greener life? Keep the conversation going, and until next time, keep exploring, keep questioning, and keep striving for a better future.